Guys, you are in for a treat. This is Galgun 2, and this is my overrated review of the game. What's up? Oh boy! This is gonna be fun. Let's do this. So, Galgun 2 is a very weird premise where you play as a teenage boy who has been recruited by an angel to save a school that has been invaded by a demon and her demons. And the only way to stop these demons, which are possessing all of the school girls and even some of the school teachers, and only the females, by the way, the only way to stop them is by shooting all of the girls until they achieve euphoria, aka until they have an orgasm, and after they have had their orgasms, you can suck up the demons. This is not a joke, this is the game. And as ridiculous as the plot is, I would be a lot more willing to forgive it if the core gameplay here was actually good, because the game actually plays out like a rail shooter in a lot of ways. You can't move in the game, but rather all the enemies come up to you and try to attack you. So it gives you that kind of fun aspect, and after you clear out one area, you advance to the next area and so on and so forth until the stage is clear. But it just doesn't make a lot of logical sense to me, because if I was a guy in high school and all of these ladies were coming up to try to touch and to jump onto me, I don't know how much I would try to resist that. Just saying from, purely a guy's perspective. But hey, it is what it is. The gameplay itself, it feels really uninspired. It doesn't really feel like they tried very hard. And the boss fights they're not that exciting either. Not to mention that the character dialogues in this game are just terrible. For example, this main demon lady that you have to fight, and you basically is the main antagonist in this game. She wants to seem like this really nefarious person, but she's really just annoying. She says literally the word hell in every single sentence that she speaks, and it's just not that invigorating. Aside from the main campaign, though, there are some other things and modes you can do in this game, but they're just not that well thought out. It basically is the exact same thing that you do in the regular campaign, just with different variations involved. It's not that exciting, and it's not really worth your time, in my opinion. But what really bothers me the most about Galgun 2 is the price point. This is a game that screams $20 and maybe even on a good day, $30 price tag, but they had the audacity and the balls to actually try to sell this game at a $60 full AAA price. And this game, as you can clearly tell, is not a AAA game. I just feel bad for anyone that actually spent the asking price. $60 for this game is ridiculous. And there's DLC costumes that you could pay even extra for if you want to dress up those schoolgirls into not even that sexy of clothing. It's just basically what you saw to begin with. So, more power to you if you want. But let's get real here, guys. Galgun 2 is flawed from head to toe, which is kind of a shame because I always do appreciate rail shooters. You just don't get them that often these days. This is just a really bad rail shooter in general. The characters are flawed, the gameplay is uninspired, and there's just not a lot of good side activities in general. So I give Galgun 2 a D-. And the only reason why I don't give it an F and I don't completely fail this game is because at least when you start it up and at first you play it, it has a really ridiculous intro. And it does put a smile on your face. But ultimately, in the end, guys, if you play Galgun 2, the joke will be on you, and you will lose that smile the longer you play this game. I am Bradley Overrated. I like a trout, guys. Have a good one.